Hi, welcome to Grey Horse Yoga. I'm Gina. So today I wanted to give you some exercises, some yoga poses, yoga moves that will help strengthen the glute muscles. They are important for stability in the saddle and just for our everyday general health and stability of our pelvis. So we're going to do a few things to warm up the hips today, and I think most of these you can do right at the barn. You don't necessarily have to have a mat. So the first thing we're going to use is something to hold on to for stability. So this can be, I have a chair out here. If you're at the barn, you can use a fence post or the barn door or anything that you can hang on to that's not going to move. So I'm going to turn a little diagonally, so they actually sideways more so that you can see. So we're going to exercise, work the gluteal muscles, glute max, the one we know about, our bum, and then right, the span shaped muscle, the glute medius. And we're going to take our, whichever leg you are on, we're going to do both, so it doesn't matter. But for example, I'm going to start with my right leg as my standing leg, and I'm going to bring my left leg a little out diagonally behind me, big toe to the mat. And then I'm just going to lift the left leg a little, again, out and to the back, and then lower that big toe back down to the ground. So just, again, think of this diagonal movement, and you should feel that right here in that gluteal muscle. So just find your breath and your balance. Again, make sure you're breathing. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lifting. And as you lift with the breath, that helps with, if we do it really fast, then we're working more with momentum. So if you think of lifting with the inhale and lowering on the exhale, again, that helps to make your muscles work harder. Good. So one more time, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. And you should be feeling that right in that those gluteal muscles. And then just give a little shake out of that leg. And then we'll go to the opposite side. So again, opposite leg now, standing leg. If you started with your left leg as your standing leg, I'm going to bring this right leg again a little diagonally behind me, big toe to the mat. You can have your hand to your hip for stability if you'd like, but think of inhale, lift that right leg again, think of lifting it back and to the right, diagonally back, and then exhale, lower the big toe back down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Good, so keep that going. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. So what's happening also, yes, we're working this one right now, but the standing leg, when you lift your leg up off the ground, those same muscles of the standing leg are working to stabilize your pelvis for the leg that is supporting your weight. So inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And again, it doesn't have to be a big movement. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Good, one more time. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. And again, just let that leg release. Just give a little shake out of the leg. You can kind of bend the knee a little bit. Just kind of give the leg a little shake or shake it out, however that feels for you. And then whatever you were using, if you were using a mobile device like a chair, just move that off to the side, out of the way. And then we're going to come to a wide standing position. So big toes pointing straight ahead, all four corners of the feet evenly weighted with a little bit more weight in the ball joint of the big toe and the inside of the heel so that ankles don't roll out. Think of the kneecaps lifting, lift the sternum, lengthen through the crown of the head. So you should find nice alignment in your spine, just as if you're seated in the saddle. Inhale, float the arms up. Bring the palms together, and exhale, bring the hands to the heart. So just a couple times, just moving the upper body. Inhale, arms floating up and overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good, one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then this time, go ahead, bring the hands to the hips. We're going to turn the toes towards the outside corners. If you were on a mat, so thinking of towards the outside corners of your mat, or just thinking of pointing those toes out, kind of like a 45-degree angle. Bring your hands to your inner thighs. Begin to sink the sit bones down and bend your knees out towards the ends of your, again, mat if you're on the mat. But as the knees bend, your knees should land over top of your heels. So you don't want the knees to wing in. So bring the hands to the inner thighs and even draw those inner thighs back a little bit. So nice wide stance here. You could do a little shift side to side. And so we're strengthening and warming up the muscles in the inner thighs, outer thighs, hips, and lower back. Good. And then coming back to center, nice deep inhale, send the right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, look behind you over that right shoulder. Keep pressing those knees back for that stretch in the inner thigh. Inhale, come back to center, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, look over the right shoulder. Inhale again, back to center, one more time each side. Exhale, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Inhale, back to center, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. And back to center. Press into the feet, straighten the legs, bring the arms out into a T position by your side. So star position here. Inhale and exhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Now turn the palms to face up, bend your elbows, fingertips pointing up, palms facing you. Bend your knees, again, that same position, knees out over the toes. So here's our goddess pose. Inhale and exhale. And actually, without the arm position, this position here is called horse stance in yoga. And then we add the arms, it's the goddess pose. So a couple breaths here. Again, really press into the feet. Think of all the muscles in the legs engaging. Make sure you're breathing. And now inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs, reach out through the fingertips, through the crown of the head. Exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees. We'll do this a couple times. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. And exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees. 2 more times like that. Inhale and exhale. Good. Once again, inhale and exhale. Now pausing here. Again, really think of making sure those knees are over the ankles. And then we'll just do a little pulses, a little lift up an inch or two, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up an inch or two, really press into the feet, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, exhale, lower down. Good, once more, inhale, lift up, exhale, lower down. Now release your right elbow to your right thigh, reach the left arm up and overhead. Find that nice stretch in the side of the body. And then inhale, come back to your goddess pose, both elbows bent, straighten the arms, straighten the legs to star. Once again, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Bring your left elbow to your left thigh, reach the right arm up and diagonally over to the left. Inhale and exhale. Notice if the side is different. You think of hollow side and stiff side for our horse. We're like that too. And then back again to that goddess pose. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Release the hands down, bring the hands to the hips, turn the toes back forward, heel to the feet back together. Shake out the legs. Good. So that was a quick sequence that does a couple things. Helps to work the muscles around the pelvis, gluteal muscles, to help create strength and stability around the hips and the pelvis. And also strengthening the legs with those goddess poses and our horse stance and our star sequence. So I hope that helps you with your stability in your saddle. And, you know, of course, yoga helps you out of the saddle too. So just a great poses all around. So please do give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And if you are interested in some weekly email newsletters, check out my website below where you can sign up for that. So have a great day. I hope to see you in the saddle or on the mat sometime soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.